Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Onyx Paths Changeling the Lost 2nd Edition Littlebrook Reunion Twitch stream. I got it all in one go. I'm Chris, the Primogen, and I will be your storyteller for tonight. And with me, we have Tide, or Kitsu. We
Hello.
have Jonas, or Adam.
Hi.
We have Silas, or Trev. And
Hey.
finally, we have Nova, or Meg.
Hey.
Hey, and your sorry, your camera froze there for a second. Tech happens. I hope everyone's had a great New Year's, good or bad. At least you had a New Year's, and that you're recovering from whatever festivities you've taken part in. We've had a very exciting last year, so we're going to be kicking it off again from the get-go. We got a couple of announcements before we get started, and actually it's just one, I think, and that would be that there's only about 2 weeks left of the Calls of the Blood God Kickstarter, which is the Vampire V5 source book for the Hecata, the new clan of vampires, which is essentially Giovanni Cappadocian's harbingers, all this clans who deal with death thrown into one big clan. You have to read the book to find out why, and
All the weird clan.
all the weird clans, indeed. And the book has gotten about 110. No, wait, that's. They got a lot of money, 105,000, I think, so far, which is way more than they aimed for. And they're just pushing out these stretch goals, hoping that it will sate the hungry masses, but it will not, because people will keep funding it. So if you're interested in that, it would be a lot more rituals and, of course, more lore about the Hecata and about cults in Vampire, hence the name. You can go check it out. It's on Kickstarter right now. I think Nightbot is going to be occasionally posting about it in the chat, and it's super exciting. I've gotten my hands on some parts of the manuscript so far. If you pledge, what is the word for someone who kickstarts something? Is it Kickstarter?
Yeah, I think it's
Our
good.
battery.
Cool dude.
If you're a cool dude, then you will get access to all the manuscripts released so far, which is quite a lot. Backer is the word. There we go. And cool dude works as well, I think. And it's very cool. It's a cool book, so go check it out. I think that's the only Kickstarter being run at the moment. Correct me if I am wrong. Silas unfortunately can't turn the light on. He is in a location where there is no more light to be had, but it should be fine.
I tried using my cell phone light. Trust me, it only makes it worse.
La
Worse or
Sombra.
better.
You need to embrace the darkness. I was gonna say that as part of the intro, but Chris told me we were gonna infringe on someone else's intellectual property. So
Don't worry about it too much. It's fine. Now we're on stream. You can say whatever you want. I can't stop you. I can get very upset, but I can't stop you. Oh, he is quiet. I can do something about that, though. Oh, and the light suddenly went. What happened there? That was good.
What's happening? Oh,
That works. That works.
Wait, ours.
Oh, if you
Okay.
if you open Google, get enough light.
even Google, I opened that and then it doesn't really work.
There we go. No. How's the audio now, by the way? Is everyone... can we have a... thank you, chat, for telling us, by the way, that he was a little bit quiet.
The screen is going haywire every time you try to text me. By the way.
Yeah, I know. It's tech happens. It's fine. That's why I
There's,
have
like, odd Discord bits that are
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, I know. It'll be fine. It's fine. So, a little bit of a recap. I'm not going to recap the whole last year. If you want to know what happened, you should go watch the episodes on my YouTube. But I think the fundamentals for last episode is that everyone except Jonas had their own little time in the sun, which is out now, by the way. The sun, after the contract was broken over the city. And I guess we can start there, because the contract that essentially kept Littlebrook sort of locked away from all the creepy stuff from the Hedge and from Arcadia. It just somehow, the contract was annulled who knows how that happened? You know, it was a lot of stuff going on at that time. Who really knows who's responsible for that? Not you. Certainly not you. Luckily, however, it turns out that the changelings of Littlebrook have means to get it back in place, potentially, but for now they're going to research how to do that. And during that time, I think all of you were allowed some time to get settled in to Littlebrook again, because honestly, it's been a pretty rough couple of days, and you haven't really had time to get back into the routines of things, if you can call it that, returning as half fae, half human creatures. We know that. We know that Nova, you decided to relocate to the. Oh, what was the name of the cafe again?
To the last drop.
To the Last Drop, the cafe you used to hang when you were a normal human being. Owners missing for the moment, but you had a pretty interesting encounter nonetheless. You want to share some interesting tidbits about that?
Yeah, there's like this real jerky ghost that's upstairs making a lot of noise. And like apparently she's not cool with us cohabitating, but also she can't do anything about it because she's a ghost.
Worst
So I mean,
roommate, yeah.
yeah. So Nova just got real passive aggressive about it, and it's like fine. So that's where they are right now.
That's where they are right now. Hopefully that they will find each other's boundaries and respect that and get something that's working. But for now, passive aggressiveness seems to be the best way to treat that. Let's see here. Tide and Nate. By the way, Nate and Lars unfortunately won't be able to play with us today. Wilma is scratching at the sofa. Never mind that. Just ignore that scratchy sound in the background. Tide and Nate went to practice with guns because, Nate being able to conjure a gun from his pants without actually knowing how to use a gun, not a good thing. So
there were some terrible puns. Don't go watch the last episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But you learned to handle weaponry fairly well. You were there with the deputy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did go to the shooting range and we tried to shoot, and we figured out that Nate actually does not even know how to handle a gun.
Nope.
He just has one. So that was yeah. And then we actually met a unicorn on the shooting range.
That you did.
So that was scary, and not really scary to them, I don't think. They try to approach it and stuff like that, but then the unicorn didn't seem technically very friendly and just ran off.
That's one way of saying it was trying to impale you with his horn, yes?
It was trying to impale Nate.
That's fair. That's fair, yeah. Nate, our highly chaotic, neutral member of the party.
I'm sorry. I love Nate.
But that's what happened it stole a piece of your clothes. That's true.
Oh yeah, it did.
Thank you, Pink Gazelle.
Yeah, good job. Thank you. It leaned in and bit on the shoulder part of the Tide's hoodie and tore it off and ran off. That's right. I have it somewhere in the notes too.
Which is probably just a random thing that's never gonna come back to haunt you in future episodes.
No, that's just so random. Why would it?
Exactly.
Just flavor.
Yeah. I love to do that. It's called a red herring. But that's what happened with Nate and Tide. Silas, you got a job at the second
last blockbuster
second to last blockbuster video. Yeah, that's right.
Which is now defunct.
It is.
There's one more blockbuster out there. I don't even know what that's covering. It might be the blockbuster over the Hellmouth, something that people did. Anyway, so Silas basically strode away with a wheelbarrow containing the ruins of an empire.
Oh yeah,
and
plenty of
he's
movies.
taking it to Matthew's house.
So you got enough movies to keep you busy for another couple of years, probably. Yeah.
It was a good time. The girl with the dreadlocks, Kelly, was nice to me.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll see her again at some point in the near
Who knows? I'm sure she'll show up at some point. Or maybe not.
Indeedy.
We'll see. But that's what happened with the four of you last time. Lars got himself a little hidey hole underneath his family's electronics store. But Jonas, we don't really know what happened to him, do we, during this week?
No.
We do not. So we're going to actually start off with that. So we're going to start another session of a storytelling game of Beautiful Madness, Changeling the Lost. And Jonas, it's been a couple of hectic days. You've found yourself back in your hometown, but a lot of things are different from how you remember them. For one, your family no longer living in Littlebrook, your parents having moved out of states even, because Fargo is in Oregon. No, North Dakota? It's certainly not in Minnesota anyway. I found that out today, which made things difficult for me. But they moved to Fargo, taking Sarah, or rather what you think, or what they think is Sarah, with them. And your fetch, who you met very briefly, certainly didn't look to be in the best of states, wearing his bathrobes, watching movies, unshaven, looked tired, worn out. And you spotted your old childhood crush, Allison, on the parking lot to the strip mall while you were searching for the entry point with the dragon, and you entered. You chose not to pursue it, as you had other things to do, but you were told by Matthew that not only did your fetch and Allison marry, before they did, she was married to your other childhood friend, your best friend, in fact, Henry. Henry Miller, however, passed away in 2008 from cancer. Very sudden, very rapid. And only 2 years later did Allison and your fetch, or Jonas, as she believes he is, get married. And now they are in the middle of a rather difficult divorce thing going on at the moment. And that's where we stand. You have been able to sleep over at the library if you wanted, unless you wanted to find someplace else to stay. But what are you doing during this week that you're alone?
I'm gonna go a bit creepy darkling now, and I'm gonna start off by actually stalking Allison, just following her around, watching, see what her life is right now. Trying to stay hidden and anonymous and everything, and just try to watch what's going on with her.
All right, and you start following Allison. She has a fairly, how would you say, regular daily schedule. She usually leaves the Broadmeadow Apartments where she's staying around noon-ish. She goes to a cafe, sits down. She has a laptop with her all the time. She's writing. She buys some groceries. She goes by the pet store, and then she heads back to her apartments. Her apartment, sorry, she doesn't have several. And she doesn't seem to be worried or sad as much as she seems a little bit, how would you say, a little bit just tired. Like, you can see that she has lines under her eyes. Her hair is usually made up fairly well, but it's not, it's not amazing. It's okay, hold on just a second. I'm seeing something it's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm very sorry about that. Victor is gonna jump up. I'm gonna look away from that. He'll fall on his own. I'm so sorry. That's the problem with cats. Essentially, she looks like she's got a lot on her mind, is what you can make out. But she doesn't cry or anything like that, from what you can tell. She's occasionally on the phone. I don't know how close are you when you're stalking her? Are you within a few meters, or are you just so you can see her?
both, I think. Since I can turn myself invisible, I will also use that from time to time just to see what's going. My goal is to find somewhere to get an in. Uh, Basically, I'm nothing huge for now, but just getting an in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the cafe or something. See what she's writing, and maybe yeah.
Yeah, you keep to the back, follow after her, occasionally get a little bit closer with your ability to kind of not be visible to others. And you see she's always got like a Word document open. She's writing stuff. It doesn't look like she's writing letters. It looks like more like she's writing fiction. Are you trying to actually read what she's writing, or are you just sort of getting an image of what she's doing when you're doing this?
I suspect that she is writing something big if she's going there every day, and writing. Is she living? Does she seems like she is living alone?
Um, no, I would
As far as
say
I can tell.
she's buying enough stuff for two. Like you follow her into the supermarket or the equivalent of that, and she's definitely buying food for more than one person.
Hmm. Does she usually sit on the same spot in the cafes?
Yeah, always the same spot. She knows everyone working there. They got her name down. They give her the usual stuff. Like she doesn't even have to ask for it. And occasionally she might ask for something else, but she always goes for a latte with extra sugar in it. And she's spending a lot of hours at the cafe writing. So it's definitely, if not a, like, could be a book, could be journalism, who knows, but definitely a long-term project.
Yes. When I feel confident that I know her routine fairly well, um, I will go to that cafe early and order a coffee or something and sit in her spot and wait.
Okay, yeah. You actually notice that the staff, as you do that, like they they give you the coffee, and as you sit down, they kind of look over to where you sit, and for a moment, they look like they're going to tell you that it's someone else's spot, but clearly you can't book a spot in this cafe, so they kind of just give you a little, all right, and go about their business. And maybe 10,
I
15. Oh,
I
sorry.
Yep, go on.
No. Tell me.
Um, no, I just acknowledged when I like tried to act. Oh, something's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna keep drinking my coffee, and wait.
You wait there for another 10, 15 minutes, and then right on the clock, you see Allison walking through the doors, and she immediately spots you where you're sitting and gives you a weird look, like she sort of looks like she might recognize you, but then like just orders her usual coffee and goes sit in another spot.
But when she starts looking at me and recognizing I'm gonna meet her look and get get up and say, Sorry, uh, did I take your seat or something? Everyone's giving me
Oh no,
weird
no,
looks
it's
here.
fine. Look, I usually sit there. I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
please,
It
please
doesn't have my name
take
on
it.
it. Oh,
Please, I
okay.
insist. Take a
Well,
seat.
I mean, okay, sure. Thank you. It's a good place. I'm sorry. She kind of pulls her hair back and goes, "You can sit there if you want. It's fine. It's not really my seat. Do I
Sure.
do I know you? You look a bit familiar.
Uh, I don't
Have you
know.
have you been going here a lot?" Like she points at the cafe. Like you're or
No, no, not a regular here. Just recently moved into town actually.
welcome to Littlebrook.
Thank you, thank
Welcome
you.
to the town where literally nothing ever happens. I'm Allison, by the way. Hi,
Sounds
nice to meet you. She
Hi.
she holds out her
I
hand.
read I reach out my hand and introduce myself. Jonas.
Oh, that. Hi, Jonas. Nice to meet you. She gives you another look over and like, are you sure I haven't met you before? You're very familiar.
I,
Have you been to any of
I,
my signings?
no, I have not. Are you an author?
Well, I guess now that yeah.
If you have signings, I guess
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
an
yeah.
author.
I guess
Sorry,
I am.
stupid question,
I
perhaps.
write
Yeah.
children's books. It's nothing.
Oh.
Sorry for assuming. I just didn't know where to place you, and I figured I've shaken a lot of people's hands. So, oh God, listen to me humble bragging. Anyway, so sorry.
No worry. Maybe I
Jonas.
just have one of those faces who
Yeah,
looks
I
like
guess.
everyone in the one.
Yeah, I guess it's funny. You look like someone I know, like,
Oh.
but you're obviously not him. So, anyway, where are you staying at? Did you buy a house up here or?
No, I'm still looking around where the good, since then, well, as you said, this is the neighborhood or the town where nothing happens. But is there like any particular areas that I should keep away from or look extra
Oh,
into?
well, that really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, it's the safest town in Minnesota for 17 years running, because God knows there's signs everywhere telling me that. But places to stay away from, I don't know. Uh, what would be nuts? What would you not want to go to? There's the mines. I guess they're off limits because they're dangerous. But
Oh,
up to you.
the dangerous mines. Well,
Well, I mean, dangerous. They're old.
I see. Yeah, better watch out so you don't fall down any holes in those, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. That's where did you say you came from?
From all over the place, actually. I've been many places during my days, and now I'm just trying Littlebrook out, see if it fits. It feels a lot like home, like one of those towns that you feel like you grew up in.
Yeah, I guess it's got that small town America feel to it. Huh. You know, I just realized I forgot to buy something for my cats, so I'll be back in like an hour or so. You can have the seat for now. It's fine. I'm gonna go get that and drive it home, and then I'll come back here probably. So
Yeah, it was nice meeting you, Alice. Maybe I'll run into
yeah,
you someday later.
yeah. Sorry, Allison Miller. If you want to find any of my books, they're in the library. So.
Alison Miller. I'll put that to memory.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's children's books, so don't expect Ulysses, but
No, no worries. Great meeting you.
yeah, same. Uh, Jonas, she kind of looks a little bit weirded out as she heads off again, and she goes to the pet store, gets something, and do you follow?
I'm staying in the cafe, trying to keep all the emotions on the inside and not freak out quickly, like not stressing drinking my coffee, but like, oh, now it's empty, I'm gonna go, and then I'm just gonna go someplace where no one can see me and start hyperventilating, basically.
Yeah, that was a lot. You haven't met her in 20 years almost.
But I'll put her routine to memory, and also not stalk her anymore now. Now I have a place where I could perhaps run into her again if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I will not maybe this week, but upcoming weeks I will make time to. Jonas is a bit afraid to do that again, but he will also decides that he will take some time to go to that cafe again and talk to her.
All right.
Look at this Casanova here.
Creepa Nova more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta take a shower later.
But yeah, she actually doesn't come back the same day. I don't know if you didn't stick around to check that, but
No.
but in the following days, in case you do check if she does show up, she shows up the day after that and looks a little bit worse to wear. Actually, she looks a little bit shook. But you're also going to check on something else, right? I do not hear you right now. I think you're muted.
Yes, I am.
Oh, sorry.
Second tough to swallow pill. I'm going to visit Henry's grave. I guess there is some kind of local cemetery.
Yeah, there is the Riverside Cemetery, same place where Lars went to see his and his wife's grave. And you arrive, there is no one there. The groundskeeper is not there. It's lunchtime, roughly, so I guess they're off having lunch. It's late August at the moment, so it's surprisingly warm, much warmer than it was when you first arrived at Littlebrook for some reason. And the green grass is really soft, well kept. Whoever's keeping the graves and the graveyard in shape is doing a great job with it. All the graves are well tended, no bird dropping, stuff like that. And it takes a little while, but you find the gravestone. It's a fairly new one, obviously. It's made out of a kind of dark brownish black granite with veins of white going through it. And it has Henry's name on it. And indeed, he died 2008. And it says, there's a poem written on it. It says, when these graven lines you see, traveler, do not pity me. Though I be among the dead, let no mournful word be said. Beloved husband and friend, Henry Miller.
Jonas is just gonna stare at it, just stand there and basically realize how much he has missed when he was gone, how much of everyone and everything that he wanted to have and missed actually when he was in Arcadia as well is gone, and he never got to say goodbye to Henry or even gets any kind of closure or anything with him. So he is, after a while, he doesn't know how long really he's gonna put a hand on the tombstone and feel how all these like conflicting emotions is bubbling up inside him, and but trying to get them out, he will talk to the tombstone and say, hi there, buddy. It's me. I'm I'm back here again. I I really hoped that I could see and talk to you again. I I guess I have some crazy stories to tell you when I've been gone, and as I've heard you had some fun stories as well. I would have loved to hear them. This is this is this is not how it's supposed to be, Henry. This is this is bad. I missed you. And he's gonna fall down on his knees and just start hugging the tombstone, keeping the tears in for now, but just whispering to it that he misses it. And I was thinking of actually making the tombstone my touchstone.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure. That's something you can do. It's doesn't have any flowers on it, surprisingly. It doesn't actually look to have had any flowers on it for a long time. So you can certainly add that as one of your touchstones, yeah. If anything, yeah.
I'm gonna just like make sure it's if there's any like old. I guess it's so new, but it's like old moss or something on it. Just like try to
Oh yeah.
wipe it clean, and then I'll buy a pot of flour just to put in front of the gravestone as well.
Yeah. You spend quite a bit of time cleaning up the gravestone, getting the flowers, and it looks a lot nicer once you're finished. And by the time you're done, you actually you spot a young woman who's got quite a significant amount of piercings and tattoos, and she's kind of cutting the grass in one part of the graveyard, and she looks over and say, "Hey, friend of yours?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Friend of
man.
mine.
Yeah, sorry for your loss. Henry was a good guy. We really miss him.
Do I recognize this person?
You can vaguely recognize, yes, but it is a little bit hard to work out who it is. You can actually roll. Would you be able to roll something for that? Who am I asking? I'm the storyteller here. You can, yeah, how about intelligence wits if you want to try to figure out who this
Yes.
person is?
I will. Nah, no successes.
Sorry
Just
about
ask
that.
her. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm look, did you know Henry as well?
I mean, sort of. I'm. Wait. Let's see. 2008. He was a sports coach at school, so he was always a really good teacher. Like hard but fair. Really nice. Got along with everybody, I guess. I'm Marianne, by the way. Nice to meet you. She holds out her hand.
I'll take it. Jonas.
Yeah, Marianne Wellman. And that does bring back some memories because you don't remember, like, the Wellmans, actually. Let's see, how old were you in 2001? You were 16, right?
Yeah, something like that.
You know that Martin Wellman, the guy who runs the junkyard, had a son and a daughter. But the daughter's name was Jenny Wellman. And he had a son called Henry as well.
Wait, so the Martin Wellman run the junkyard. They had Jenny and a Henry.
Yeah.
And she was Marianne.
Yeah, this is Marianne, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Look over this tombstone at all?
Oh, I mean, we do the usual sweeps a couple of times, but I work city maintenance. My dad's running the junkyard, and it's how can I say it? It's a lot of work. Really, we're not that many. I'm sorry, but we do cleanups like a couple of times a year, but we're really stretched thin. I know that. God, when did? I know there's been some people here once every year or so, but they just stop by and then they keep going.
There is no risk of like this tombstone getting abandoned or anything, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. That wouldn't happen. I mean, we don't polish every tombstone around here, obviously, but we're not gonna just abandon it. I don't know. How do you mean? Like nobody coming here to visit it?
Yeah, like running out of space or anything.
Oh no. We got plenty of space left. I mean, she kind of motions. We recently expanded actually, like 10 years ago. We bought up some of the land to the side of here, so we're kind of gonna expand the graveyard a little bit, but thankfully not a lot of people die here. Sorry, that's not nice to say, but it's the truth.
Something to be thankful of,
Oh yeah,
suppose.
for sure. And And we share the same graveyard with the it's the Lutheran and the Baptist. We have the same graveyard.
Thank you, Marianne.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I guess we'll see each other. I'll be going. Bye.
Yeah, bye. See ya. Take care.
And,
what was your name? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Jonas.
Oh, all right. See you later, Jonas.
See ya.
She goes back to cutting the grass.
I had one thing more that I forgot to tell you. We can take that later. But just thinking
sure.
of something to do in the town.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning on talking on either with Matthew or Cromwell.
Matthew
or
Cromwell.
Matthew or Cromwell, the reporter.
Oh yeah,
to
sure.
see if they needed some help work thing.
We can
to help.
We can work that out at the end of the episode if you want, because
sounds good.
We are going to move on to the special event planned for today, and that's actually Nova. You're gonna get a phone call. What are you doing on this Saturday morning at 10 in the morning? I guess you could say early noon.
I think she's sleeping in because she really doesn't have anything to do right now, and she's still like working through emotions, and there's some loudness at night sometimes.
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
Repetitive circular motion.
Freaking neighbors.
Right? Yeah. So it's the same argument every night, and she's too stubborn to stop having this argument.
Yeah, it's almost as if they never learned. They're just stuck in a rut, this roommate of yours, and they just can't get out of it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna coddle her. I'm sick of it.
It's good.
Yeah, I think you know what. I think she's just kind of, she's trying not to be too sentimental, but I think she's been kind of looking through, like she's looking through the mugs if there's anything left. She's looking at what kind of machinery's there. Try not to get too emotional, but also like it's the closest to a connection she's had back here.
A lot of the I guess you can say the mugs, the plates and stuff like that is actually still around, because selling it is not really super profitable because it's all used stuff. But all the heavy machinery, like the big espresso machine, that's been sold, unfortunately. But there is actually some brewers left, the old school, the drip brewers, the ones that make nasty coffee. But it's better than nothing. There's of course no actual coffee left anywhere, or filters. You can find some if you want, some extra light bulbs and stuff, but it's been cleaned up pretty well. It's just basically cutlery and stuff left. Some of it, there were more, so the owners might have sold the highest quality stuff.
Yeah, I think she like tried to she's been trying to rehab one of the drip machines. Like she found okay, they have like the brown one for the regular, and they have like the orange one for the decaf, and it just feels right to put them both in there.
Oh yeah.
And it just feels right. Yeah, and I think she's like, she doesn't have any coffee yet, but like when she gets coffee, she wants one machine to work.
And it's a little bit dusty, and the decaf machine seems to have a power button that's a bit finicky. Like it takes a couple of clicks before it turns on.
Oh yeah.
But the normal coffee one works like a charm.
Yeah. So she feels like satisfied. maybe she'll leave today.
Maybe.
maybe she'll leave and like maybe go for a walk, but she's thinking about it.
And as you're thinking about it, the phone rings. And what melody do you have to your phone? Is it the standard one?
Yeah, I don't think she's quite like totally on board. Like she left in the 80s, so the idea of a phone, like a phone, like she's still kind of getting used to the whole cellular idea. So music, that's too much. That's too much.
And this is an old burner phone, so it would be some kind of chip tuney version of like Mozart's something.
Yeah. Now she's turned it to
oh god, it's that one. Yeah. So that starts ringing when you're contemplating going out and maybe buying coffee.
Yeah. She's looking at out the window, and she answers the phone.
Um, Nova, it's Amanda.
Oh, hey, Amanda.
Hi, or
I
should
gave you my number.
No, I got it from Matthew. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Um,
fine.
could you get everyone together? I'm kind of in a bad situation right now, and I think I need some help.
She tries to like just carefully look and see if she has everyone's number before she commits to anything.
You do. You have everyone's except for Lars's and Nate's for some reason.
Those guys, right? Nate keeps
Yeah.
shooting his phone. He's gotta stop doing that. Okay, so she's like, okay, because she hears the worry in Amanda's voice, so she's gonna like try to keep it together. Be like, oh, okay, where do you want us to meet you?
Anywhere is fine. How about we meet at the Green? Is that okay? The big park in the middle of the town. The bridge
Okay,
over the
yeah,
water. Perfect. Thank you.
yeah.
Don't tell any of the veterans of the town, okay?
Yeah, no, I don't know if I trust any of those guys anyway.
Okay, I'll explain everything when we meet up, all right? Thank you so much. See you in like half an hour.
Okay, be careful, Amanda. Okay, we'll be
Yeah,
there soon.
I promise.
Hangs up.
Yep. And do you send out text or do you call everyone?
Oh, good. She's gonna practice texting a bit. She's got the gist of it. It's
You
just like a
have
computer, but small.
you have 140 characters to work with. So
Yeah, she doesn't know if Silas is gonna get it, but she's gonna try. So yeah, she's just hey, everybody, hope you're getting this. Tell me if you're getting this. This is a message. Amanda, she's got the dark hair and like red and green. Anyway,
I
she wants to
think
meet
that's
us
the
at the
first text.
green.
I think that's the first text.
Yeah, this is in chunks of 20 to perhaps 30.
Oh my god.
And then the green.
The green.
Okay, see you there. Beep.
So you get these texts, the rest of you.
We do all have company cell phones, so it makes sense that we should be able to use them. But Sauce would briefly wonder, what is the green again?
You would remember the Green, Silas. It is the big park, the one that the painting was showing off during 4th of July celebrations.
Silas not himself and thinks, but we're on the green. The green is pretty big.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's huge.
He's thinking I could end up, if I end up by the lake. There's a lake by the green, right?
Oh yeah, there's a little lake and a river in it. Yeah.
Someone could be by the lake, and someone else could be by the small. What is it? At least one of the buildings that people.
Yeah.
I don't even know what buildings are there anymore.
The little dance gazebo. Yeah, you have like a dance.
There used to be a gazebo. There probably is a gazebo. I don't know.
Who knows?
Goodness knows they could have added a gazebo or taken one away. I don't even know it's there anymore.
There's so many unknowns.
Known knowns and the known unknowns. So, but you know what? Sauce is going anyways. Maybe he'll see them.
Yeah. So you all head over. Like, Nova, do you add the bridge or do you just? Yeah, people will find it.
Yeah, I think she's like, they got the gist of it.
Yeah, it's not a humongous park. Yeah, it's not a humongous park. It's kind of big. Like you could easily not find each other in it, but eventually you will because it's not like a national park or something.
She'll just start yelling. They'll hear her.
All right, Nova. No, sorry, not Nova. Tide and Jonas. You also get the text. Do you hurry over?
Yeah, I send an answer as well. Yeah, I'll come.
Huh?
I'm coming. See ya.
See, I was very clear. Doop, boop, boop.
Tide actually. I think. Yeah, no. Tide also does. Well, it says he had to reply. Tide just replies, "Okay." Dot.
And you make your way to the green.
To the
Oh, sorry.
the lake,
Of
the
course.
green.
You go to the
Just sit on
lake.
the bank.
Silas goes to the gazebo. Jonas goes to the bridge.
I was looking for that. Let's make that happen.
But Do we want to roll to see if we can find each other, or are we just gonna...
Botch, botch, botch.
No, it's just gonna be like, hey, let's do this thing.
Yeah, Nova's...
Everybody.
After a while, I'm gonna call Nova on the phone.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hey, hello?
Hey Nova, where are you? Green
It's
is
the
big.
green. Where are you?
In the green. Where in the green are you?
Like the green part?
Me too. I guess we're the same place then.
Oh my
Then
god.
it's no problem. We're all set. Thanks. Boop.
Jesus.
And then Nova resumes yelling for people to spot her.
Hey.
Like some kind of
Yeah.
like some kind of rare games quest giver. Hey, hello.
Hey. Look, listen.
Oh my god. Eventually you all find your way to where Nova and Amanda are standing. And
I have a question before
yes,
we do, though.
sure.
Just really quickly, sorry. Begs the question just before, where were we before? Because
entirely
none
up to
were-
you.
Because I feel like I think Tide is staying at the library with the rooms that they provided there. I don't think.
It's not
I
so
think
much
it was somewhere
rooms
else.
as a room, storage room with
Oh,
beds.
okay.
But you still haven't gotten your apartments at the Broad Meadow. That hasn't been handled yet. So unless you've found someplace else to stay for the time, you're probably sharing rooms. Everyone except for Nova, I think.
Does that mean that Nate is actually in the same room?
Nate is off somewhere doing Nate stuff. You don't know where he is. He could be shooting stuff for all you know.
That would be a weird conversation. Like, I have to go to the green, Nova says, but
No,
shooting,
Nate.
and it's
Nate is
stay
missing.
there.
I think he said he was gonna go to the shooting range. You don't know. Jonas. I mean Lars. Lars can get very busy in his workshop that he found. So who knows where he is?
Maybe didn't even see the text.
Probably not. Well, that's fine.
Insert notice.
You all meet up at the green after about 10 minutes of faffing about, and Amanda kind of just looks at you like, okay, thank you for coming. There's been a little bit of a development. I don't know, did Matthew tell you what we did with the items? You know, the spear and the crown and the stuff?
No.
Okay, so some of us were in charge of hiding them while we're waiting to see if we can redo the contract, and I was put in charge of the cloak, the ermine cloak, and it is gone, and I don't know where it is, and I'm freaking out. And it was here an hour ago, and I turned around, and it was gone, and I'm very worried. So, can I ask you to help me find it, please?
Okay, but why wouldn't you tell Matthew and the other people?
Because they're gonna get super mad at me.
And what if we don't find it?
Then I guess we'll have to tell Matthew and the others.
And
I think
that
Nova
means
gets in.
we-
She gets like a little bit between Tide and Amanda. Like she's getting a little protective of Amanda, like just like a little like it's like it's okay. Like also those guys are kind of jerks, so I understand not telling them. So it's
that's
okay.
fair, but I mean, I was just thinking that they told you, and it's like I don't. If we have to find it, you know, more people trying to find it better, but you know them best, I guess. Okay, what are
I
we
mean,
looking
I
at?
can, I guess I can go tell them, but they're gonna get super mad.
We don't have to involve them. It's just gonna get complicated. They seem very like a lot of
Yeah,
bureaucracy.
I mean, I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I'm not actually doing super great in terms of screwing things up. Like, I'm not really in Matthew's good graces at the moment, so I would really like it if we could just find it and get it back before anyone knows.
Wait, are they trying to kill you or something? Do you think they'll kill you?
What? No. What? No. Why would they do that? Are they gonna kill me? Nova, are they gonna kill me?
No, okay. Tide.
What?
I appreciate you're very focused and direct, and that's like what I love about you. But you're freaking out. Poor Amanda. Look at her. She's so freaked
No,
out.
no. I mean, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting we're back because it's like if something or someone screwed back there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, are they go? Why would they want to kill me? I'm sure I just put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Makes a face that like
I don't want to
No,
die.
no,
Okay,
No, no.
Amanda. Where did you last
I
see it?
I had it in my shop, and I was just helping this kid out with some shoes, and when I looked over, it was gone. Like maybe someone took it. Maybe a customer thought it was their coat and they took it. I don't know. I had it on a on a coat rack. I figured hide it in plain sight. You know, they always say hide it in plain sight if you want to hide something. So I figured have it on a coat rack, and now someone might have taken it, and I don't know where it is. And Matthew's gonna kill me apparently. So
Has hiding
No,
in plain
I
sight
was
ever actually
asking.
worked?
What does it look like again?
it's you know, you remember it was like, you know, ermine fur, like black white with black dots, and like going down the back and with a silk dark blue silk inside of it.
Okay, you said Ermine with black dots. I was thinking of Corral Deville for a second, but no, no, it sounds something. Okay, just trying to have a picture of what we're looking for.
If you Google ermine cloak, you will see similar things,
Oh yes, okay,
like a royal cloak basically,
right.
or a robe, I guess.
well, that's got to stand out. Like you can't hide an ermine cloak. It's like casually wear it about the town.
I mean, I never have to hide stuff. People never steal anything from my store. I didn't think they were gonna. I mean, hindsight, I should have probably hidden it, but I figured it's plain sight. They always hide it in plain sight. Oh God, I don't want to die.
No. That made perfect sense. It was probably a kid because you can't trust kids. Maybe we
Can't
should go
trust
to your
kids.
store. Yeah, we should like start at your place at your store and see if we
Okay.
can like pick up the trail.
Okay, sure, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay. Oh God, thank you so much for helping me out. Are you like trackers? Did you do any tracking? Are you good at finding stuff? She kind of looks at Silas.
Silas thinks about it. I'm pretty good at tracking creatures. I don't know. Of course, the one thing we do need is something to start with. You maybe have a piece of it?
Yeah, there might be some there. You know what? Yes, there. I think there might be something of the coat. I didn't look too close, but I think like the coat rack was lying down when I found it. So maybe someone dragged it off and something got snagged. I just called Nova as soon as I could. I called Nadine. Sorry, Nova, Nadine. I'm still not.
No,
Sorry, I'm freaking out.
no. Yeah, no. Nova's cool. Don't worry about it, Amanda.
Okay,
We'll get this.
Okay.
It probably
okay.
didn't come back to life and run away or anything, right?
Could it have? I don't know.
Yeah,
It
Silas
was-
can track that. Then.
Actually, if it did, it'd make my job a lot easier.
Maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe some kid took it. God, I'm so freaking out right now. We got to find it, okay?
Amanda,
And
calm down. I
Okay,
can.
okay.
We can when we get there. I can always try to see who took it, but maybe it's obvious. Maybe you just misplaced it. But let's just go there before you freak out even more. No one's gonna kill you, and we're gonna find it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Amanda,
Okay.
from what I know of Matthew, he doesn't seem like the kill you over a missing object type, especially when that object has ties to elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, I hope you're right. Thank you.
Did Amanda? When I knew Amanda, did she ever like? Was she ever nervous before? Like, is this a behavior I've seen before?
This is new behavior. Like she's changed a lot since you knew her, because she used to be kind of cocky and confident and like sure in herself. She was a lot more like take charge, sassy, you know, kind of sarcastic a lot. That's not how she is at all anymore. Like she's a bundle of nerves these days.
There's a lot that's happened recently, so can't really
Yeah.
blame her.
I'm gonna reach out a hand and hold her hand while we're heading towards her place. Then, just like kind of casually, just to give it like a little squeeze. Like it's gonna be
She
okay.
squeezes back and like, thank you so much, thank you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Matthew's not gonna kill me. It's gonna be okay.
No. That guy's not gonna kill you. I'll stand in between you.
I just kind of remembers how to just ask.
Like no, just
It was a valid question.
Stay out of her eye line right now.
Yeah, so she leads you to her store, which is in the strip mall, and it's a little kind of like
forgot. What was she selling? What was her store
she's a cobbler, so she sells shoes. She sells shoes at the that's not not seashells. But yeah, she has a little tiny store, which is just like maybe how wide would it be? 15, 20 feet wide, with like walls stacked with shoe boxes and shoes, and she has like a couple little stools you can try them out on, and mirrors. But it is like walking into a shoebox, ironically enough. And the sign on the door is closed, and she's like, I had to close for the day because I was just freaking out. The coat hanger is here. She kind of points to it, and indeed it's fallen over, and actually quite violently, because one of the arms, it's like an old type coat rack with like wooden legs, and one of the arms has cracked a little bit from the impact, and you see actually a small piece of white fluff stuck to one of the arms.
With my eyes of the strange married, I can like notice if there's supernatural things that in this that has influenced the scene, basically.
Let me see. Does it work in like how long does it work in currently supernatural stuff, or let me who knows? Let's look that up. I have a cat lying on my desk, so it's a little tight here, but I'll look.
It's not in the Changeling book. It's in the Chronicles
of
Darkness,
right.
Merit.
So I don't have that as a book. I have it as a PDF, so I'll open it up. Oh, I should have done this quickly. Oh, please don't open in the other window. And it did. There we go. And let's see here. Oops. Foxit is ready to update. You guys didn't hear that, but the stream sure did. Here we go. Merits. There, merits. I see you, Victor. I don't have time to pet you right now. Eyes for the Strange. He's like showing his stomach lying on his back, like, pet me. All right. While your character does not necessarily possess a breadth of knowledge about the supernatural, she knows the otherworldly when she sees. By perusing evidence, she can determine whether something comes from natural or supernatural origins. If the scene has a supernatural cause, and provide one piece of found information that confirms the answer. Okay, so I want you to roll your intelligence composure to see if you can figure out if that's in effect here.
Three successes.
3 successes. You can tell that there is some residue something on the coat rack. Could be a hat rack as well, as far as you know. It's certainly something was cast on the coat rack, but not entirely sure what it was. Some kind of fey magic for sure.
Okay, Amanda, don't freak out. No. But I'm pretty sure that someone has used some kind of spell or something to steal it. There are some traces of something that's not really of this mundane world, I would say here.
You mean someone's you what?
Yeah, I don't really know exactly.
Oh my god! Who? She kind of just looks to everyone like, who could have taken it?
I can find out, but it's gonna hurt. So
Hurt? What do you mean
uh,
hurt?
I I can see what's happened here before, but it's needs some of my blood to do that. So I'd rather not if there's someone else who knows what's going on or have any guesses.
How much of your blood do you need?
Not the pertinent question.
Like,
Okay.
please, someone else do it because I don't want to hurt myself. How much blood do you need?
Tide
I
just
mean-
pulls out the sword.
If you
Human body has a lot of blood, more than you'd think.
More than you need. Don't be
I-
greedy.
I'd rather
I mean,
not cut
does it have-
myself at all. But I won't die from it, but it's gonna hurt.
well,
But it won't hurt you, Amanda.
No.
Well, I mean, does anyone else have any way to find out who took this?
Fine, I'll do it.
wait.
I don't know. Maybe I do. Let me see if I can try to. From what you've seen, if I know magic is cast, maybe I could sense that.
Yeah. So, bad luck that Lars isn't here because he's got Pathfinder. But you
We
could
should really go and get Lars, everyone. That
No.
would-
Yes, let's go get Lars. Sorry, I think Silas. I'm looking at your contracts right now. You have the what's fake cunning again?
I got fake cunning too. With blades don't touch you.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Relentless
It's the combat one.
Relentless pursuit is if you have something belonging to someone, you can follow them, right?
Right, right. I don't have the PDF in front of me, so I can't tell exactly what it does right now.
I'll look it up. It's page
But-
150. Hold on.
My kit. Go ahead.
Just looking.
Let's see. Relentless pursuit. The changeling becomes like a huntsman, pursuing her prey with singular determination. You speak your target's name or description of him. No, you need to know who you're chasing.
But that's the thing; it doesn't work on objects, only people.
Yeah.
If we knew the person, then I can go out.
Everyone else can roll some kind of investigation stuff, though, if you want to kind of try to investigate the crime scene, so to speak.
No, I mean, can Silas roll survival? And I don't know what the attribute is for tracking that I use.
That's a good question. I guess would it be?
It's in the book somewhere. I don't.
I'm gonna say wits to figure it out.
Survival plus wits. So
Yeah.
if you can see my sheet, I can't really see it right now.
Yeah, you have wits 3 dots and survival 3 dots, so that's 6 die.
Okay. Difficulty 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me a second.
Sure thing.
Observer, which basically kind of gives me some more. It looks like it gives me what is it? It's a benefit from the 9 again quality
Oh yeah,
on the So
you can roll as well as if you want. Everyone can
Okay,
roll.
I got a 1 on this.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not enough to figure out what's been going on here. But the rest of you can roll wits survival as well, or if you have
Would it?
investigation, can also work.
Can I
know
roll
what
as
I'm
well,
thinking
or
of?
have I done my roll?
You can roll as well if you want.
Chris,
Okay.
I'm thinking though, from what I can get, at least I can find my way out of the shop and tell vaguely what direction it goes.
With 1 success, that's not enough, unfortunately.
so when you get like a crit, do you re-roll that or?
Yeah, you reroll it.
Okay, because I got 2 of them.
Okay, so that's 2 successes and
2, 3, yeah. Oh, both. I had 4 altogether successes, but
Mhm.
2 crits.
yeah, so you get 4 plus you roll again, see if you get successes on them.
Okay. 6.
Okay.
We got it.
That's a lot.
So everyone helps out together, and Silas, you're looking around. You kind of just lift the hat rack, and as you do and inspect it, see what's been, if there's any other traces on it. And as you do that, Nova, you notice that there are some scratches on the wood of the coat rack. Sorry, not hat rack. And you actually find some some fur, you think it is, like small brown hairs that look weirdly unsuitable for this place.
Yeah, no, she's getting close, and she's gonna like try to pick some out and show it to everybody. And be like, hey, I found fur, but like not the ermine fur, but other fur. And she's like, hey, here you go. Look.
With your roll, by the way, Jonas, you can tell that this fur, and as can Silas, having seen fur like this before, this is from the hedge. This is not from a creature of our world.
Oh, great! It's some kind of Arcadian fur. Fine, should I try to see who did this then?
I mean, listen, I can try to. If I can try, I know how to cut. Let's put it that way. I can cut you very gently.
I can cut you gently.
I'm laughing.
You won't
guys,
feel.
this
You
is
won't
like a
feel a
very
thing.
straight
It's
face.
Fine.
The
I
blade is
need
really
some.
sharp.
I point to one of the mirrors that she has, probably for watching the shoes. I'll take one of those.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Tide. Can you just cut somewhere where it won't hurt and just pour some, like a drop or 5 on the mirror?
Where doesn't it hurt you usually? Like, I don't know. For me, it's my fingers because I used to get cut so much. So
Just do
my
it quick.
fingers
Just
are-
do it quick so he doesn't think about it.
Just across the throat.
okay, yeah.
Doesn't
Don't
feel-
think about.
Just do it quick.
Don't think about it. I'm just gonna.
Hey, look over here.
I uncap my water bottle that I carry, and like start doing the trick with the ice and where I draw the sword. I'm just doing this in the middle of the shop at this point, I guess.
Amanda's just walking up to the storefront and pulling the curtains.
Just like draw out the shape of the sword, and then I grab it. I got a sword. And I'm like, okay, I grab Jonas's hand. This is not gonna hurt.
Not the hands, right? Not the hands. I use those.
Too late.
Okay, I pull out his sleeve and like do a
I
slight.
mean,
cut
elbow
across
probably
it.
wouldn't hurt a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
what do you call that? The thing in your elbow?
The funny bone?
No,
That'd be horrible. Find the most sensitive spot of the arm. Go for it.
No, I do it like across here.
It's called the weenus. That's what it's called. The weenus.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, so I just try to drop it down, and I cast Reflections of the Past
All right.
on the mirror. Yeah.
Which page is that on?
That is on 138. I nominate weak, so I can see if I get one success, I can see what's going on. A
Okay.
week ago
So
for
yeah,
the success.
you exchange 1 glamour per time frame, week, month, season, year, or day. Okay.
I do the loophole.
Aha. Okay. So you take 1 damage, 1 lethal damage, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, I cut him that much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah!
Ooh.
Okay, time to roll intelligence plus occult plus weird.
want to hurt him that much. That was crazy.
Hey, don't give it on the floor. This is Amanda's shop. She has to do business here.
Isn't this
Okay, so you can see up to 1 week back, which would
True.
mean
Yeah,
the
I got
event.
one
Yeah,
success.
yeah.
So I specify I want to see when
Wait, you got
the
one
cloak was
success?
stole- Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. That is enough for this, I think. Yeah, it's not exceptional. You see through the mirror, and I think everyone else can as well, right?
Sure.
Yeah, anyone else watching can see the same vision. You see the Amanda hanging the coat on the coat rack and kind of fixing it a little bit and going into the store. And then you see appearing from a not tool shed, from a closet, 2 figures. One very, very short and one very, very tall, but you can't make out their faces. Somehow that's just blurred. It's like a filter on their faces. You can't see them. But the short one is wearing a suit, like a very I can't talk today. A very neatly tailored suit to their shape. And when I say short, I mean like a feet tall, like a foot tall. God, foot tall. Sorry, English is not my first language. And the second figure is so tall that you would venture it's somewhere around 8 feet tall. Very, very thin, spindly. Can't see the face either, but it's also wearing a suit that's perfectly tailored to their frame. And they kind of yabber amongst each other, and they cast, one of them, the small one, casts a contract. You can see like how the air kind of shimmers like on a hot summer's day around the rack, and it starts pulling at the ermine cloak, and the tall person is just like standing lookout and talking to the short person, but it's all kind of garbled. And the short person finally managed to pull the cloak down, but the whole coat rack just falls with it and breaks. And the short person picks it up, kind of carries it over its shoulder, like bundles it up, and they move back to the closet.
Amanda, do you know these people?
I have no idea who they are. I've never seen them before.
That's a problem.
What?
Is the closet just over there?
Yeah, sure. I have the key for it. It's supposed to be locked at all times. It's got an emergency exit in it as well. It's pretty old. She unlocks the door and opens it, and I mean, there's lots and lots and lots of boxes of shoes in there, but you see like a door, emergency door, that's slightly ajar and open inside.
That's usually closed, right?
Yeah, that should be. Why isn't the alarm going off? It should be. Huh.
Nova walks ahead and like looks through the door, the open door.
Yeah, and
To see, yeah.
as you look inside, you see there's another. It's like a service tunnel. There's several other doors further down the corridor, and there's one exit door which is closed, but there is one other door that's slightly ajar.
She thinks about just going, but then she stops and goes back and like, there's more doors and one of them's open. So I mean, that sounds and that looks like a clue. Open
Okay.
doors are usually clues.
I'll go look. I'll just go inside.
All right.
Take your sword.
Tide, you just storm right through the
Has a sword,
door,
has a-
and you come into what looks like actually a janitor's closet with some stuff in it, but there is also an open drain pipe with a ladder going down into the sewers.
Oh. Come on. Over here, I think. I start going down.
Amanda, is she always like this? Sorry. Are they always like this?
Really just met
Apparently-
them. So yes.
Amanda, do you want me to go down the sewers now after
I
if we
should.
find this, I think you owe me for hurting myself and now going through the sewage.
Uh, yeah, sure. Should I go? Yeah, of course. Should I go tell Matthew about this now? I mean, I didn't think those people were not human, right?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna call Matthew, but I would really appreciate it if you guys went. I can come with you if you want. I'll come with you. I'm worried. I'm like really worried right now.
I look at the sewage hole and then I look at Silas. Will he even fit?
Good question. Hmm. He won't, but there is a way around that. I know some of you have the ability to walk through mirrors, right?
Oh shit. Well, whoops.
Oh, and we'll just go over to like the entrance. Tide, you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that. We might need your help. You had that. You're setting up that mirror thing before, in the conference room. But anyway,
Yeah.
Silas is too big for this hole, but we'll need him because he's tough. So we need you to do like the mirror thingy.
So I
But
can
you have to-
find things, but
Yeah.
that's part of it.
So anyway, could you come out of the sewer for a second? You can go back in later.
But okay.
Guys, she really doesn't want to come out of there.
I'm gonna try to find the ability. Sorry,
It doesn't work that way though.
I thought you had the ability to mirror walk.
Mirror walk is so I can walk through mirrors, that's true, but I have to speak the name or title of the character currently reflecting in the mirror. That is the loophole. But I can't just spend glamorous vote for it. And if I do like a critical success, I believe I have notes for all the things. If I do get a critical success or something, I think the others can come with. It's not 100% someone else.
No,
can come with
it says
me.
without the need. Here we go. The changeling can step through, bringing any companions he likes. This is a normal success. The changeling touches a reflective surface. Once the way is open, the changeling can step through, bringing any companions he likes in a chain of linked hands, or simply reach his hands through to grab an object on the other side. So you could do that.
Yeah, but what's the end mirror though?
I mean, you can have two mirrors with you. You can have a mirror with you down. Someone can go down with a mirror.
Oh, set up a.
I go up and then explain. Okay, so you want me to mirror walk him through into the sewers?
Well, I mean,
But,
really,
like,
it's up to him.
Well, I think it's a good idea, but But I don't even want to think of anything better. It sounds like it would work, unless if I destroyed half the street, I might be able to get through, but that can take a lot of damage that we can't fix. I don't know. Is there another way down there that?
There's an entrance over by the river, like an old sewer outlet that's not actually being used. I mean, it's close to the cleaning, the water purification plant, I guess you'd call it, the water plant.
So why don't I could just go there and then find my way to you guys. If
you're gonna be able to?
That's
I
all.
had a map, I can't imagine the sewers have changed that much since I was last here.
It's pretty far away though. That's like on the other side of the highway by the.
I can do it. I can do it.
There's mirrors in the shop. I can go down. I can grab one and I'll go down and I'll set it up in a place that's at least Silas size, if not larger.
All right.
Sounds good to me. I've never been in the sewers like this though, or I guess ever. When I think about it, I've never had to go in there.
Nova's in the shop just like looking around for a mirror that she can carry.
There's plenty of person-sized mirrors that you can pick.
She grabs the first one. Well, no, she looks for the shiniest one.
Oh,
She figures it'll work better.
There's a bedazzled mirror.
Oh yeah, no, she takes that one.
And
she grabs it.
Amazing. Yeah. It's like touching like barnacles when you're holding it.
Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Okay, she grabs it and she starts. She heads to the entrance and is like, "Okay, I'm gonna
be careful with that one, please."
Oh, Amanda, this one's amazing. I'm gonna take so much good care of this. I'm taking it down to the sewer. There'll be no problems. And then she just like kind of goes down and then just kind of like tries to shimmy it down with her.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
hold.
wait.
Hold it for the top while she goes down.
Sure.
All right.
You like hold it so she can't take it.
Yeah.
I mean, climbing down holding a person-sized mirror is gonna be a little bit difficult.
She's like, fine.
I'm holding it in the entryway while she's climbing down until she like reaches the ground. I assume
it's about
the mirror to reach.
How far down would a sewer tunnel be? It's about 15 feet, 20. Does that seem reasonable?
Well,
yeah. So it's still going to be a drop if you're dropping the mirror down.
So it's either carry it or drop it and try to catch it.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I'll start going down I'll start climbing down with one hand, like just like.
I'm not gonna mess with you guys. You managed to get the mirror down. That's not the important part of this adventure. So you get the mirror down. Everything is fine. It didn't break.
7 years of bad luck.
I would never drop a pretty mirror like this.
Please don't drop it. You get it set up. Everything's ready for the ritual of the contract.
Set it up and then look yourself in it, and I'll like.
But me?
Check yourself out and yeah. Stand in front of it.
Oh, okay. I'm not stepping away from it. It's amazing.
It's the sewer tunnel, by the way. The sewer tunnel is pretty old. It's all like brickwork, but it is surprisingly roomy. You're pretty sure that Silas would only have to hunch slightly going along. There's like a long passageway with water on the other side, like a water canal on the other side. It's surprisingly roomy, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so it's all set down here.
Okay. I go up. I go to the mirror, sword still in hand.
This is 1 glamour and a willpower to use.
No, not unless I use the loophole.
Freaking loopholes.
I wrote all my loopholes down. You're not gonna catch me.
Yeah.
All right, you don't have to spend anything. Roll wits plus survival plus weird.
Wits plus survival? Hold on. Wits plus survival, you said?
You have five. Survival is 2, wits 2, and you have weird 1. Or do you have weird 2?
I actually don't know. Yeah, I have 1, so 5. Although this works. Yeah, I have a critical success. This is
Oh, wow. Reroll that?
just 1, though.
Oh, okay. This one's success. Roll again.
Yeah, just 1.
I think that loopholes just takes away the glamour cost. Not
exactly.
The other costs.
Oh, okay. So still 1 willpower then. So what happens is you cut your finger and you smear it across the mirror, and you step through it, holding arms with just Silas or everyone else, or everyone else.
I just take everyone. Grab hands.
Okay, so you walk into the mirror in a chain, and the surface kind of ripples like molten silver as you step through, and you momentarily enter this strange sort of reflective world where everything looks, it's like walking in the mirror room, except if someone applied like a fourth dimension of mirrors. So it's all very strange. You see yourselves in the present, you see yourselves in the past, you see like events that happen to you and events that might be happening to you. You see like Silas wrestling with Faye in a market, and like some kind of Faye creature, and then suddenly you're through again, and you're standing on the other side, and Tide, you're actually suddenly all mirror-like your entire body is reflective. You're still like colored, like you have all your normal bodily colors, but you're reflective. Like everyone can catch their own reflections in your body. It's very strange, like a strangely molded mirror.
Nova's just gonna like try to poke her finger at like her hand at the shininess.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized I didn't finish reading this. You're supposed to be invisible. I'm sorry. You're invisible for a number of minutes equal to the successes rolled to invoke the contract. So, Tide isn't there.
Oh no! You guys lost Tide in the mirror.
Tide?
Oh no!
No, I'm here. Look, and I started to jump, and there's like.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Are we standing in water? It's actually not that great. But here we are. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry about this.
You're standing in the water now?
I guess.
In the sewer water?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well,
Tide, you can come.
Depends on where Noah put up the mirror, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I should have paid more attention. I was like, it was super shiny.
Held
so
it up over the water.
Well,
God.
I mean, I want to make sure they got out.
Oh yeah.
Just shook it a little.
Shook it, yeah.
Yeah.
But you all make it out, and it's cramped. Yeah, Silas, you fit, but only barely. Like your giant body mass has to hunch over a little bit. But the walkway allows you to walk 2 people or 1 Silas along the road, and it leads a bit in. Like this really is a pretty fancy sewer system for a city this small. There's a bunch of pipes and like thick wire protection cable protected pipes running in the ceiling. There's lights dotted, very sparsely dotted around this area, but there is light underneath the ground, enough to navigate by, but it's all very gloomy and dark. It was just perfect for Jonas, but not so much for the rest of you.
Bleh. It's bleh down here.
Go first.
Sucking on the finger. I say, hey, this is a pretty. Thanks, guys. This worked out pretty well. I straighten up.
That's really smart. Like some brickwork actually like falls down, like some what do you call it? The stuff in between bricks.
Mortar.
Mortar, yeah. Some mortar falls down, and the brick kind of almost gets loose.
Suppose I have to watch that. Yeah.
Sorry, we're breaking your sewers.
That other guy was also pretty tall, though. Maybe check while you're up there if you can see in the dark. If there's some other. Would he hit the top of the other guy that was tall?
Would he have hit the top of the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut off. Yes, he would have. If he was walking straight, he would not be able to walk. He's too tall. Silas, you're almost 8 feet as well, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
keep looking if there's some other head bumps or somewhere.
Okay, now to find your way, because there's 2 directions you can go to.
For the record, this is talking while invisible. For the record, specifically like using any of my powers, by the way, which is why I say this is not great, because it reminds me where they came. And frankly, to be a little bit frank with you, fuck them. So, where are we going? I don't know where we're
going. No, we don't even know if they went down here. We guess that they did, but otherwise we gotta mirror Silas back up again. But
that's fine.
On the way out, I'll just go out the other exits of the sewers. I don't want Kitsu to have to bleed glamour just for my convenience. Right now, I just want to do it because we need the time.
Is everyone bleeding? Because I'm starting to feel left out.
You're
Should
not missing anything.
Okay, but like, let me know. I want to be part of the cool group.
All right, Amanda is there with you as well. She went down, so I didn't call Matthew yet. Should I call him?
Yeah, you call him. I come to Nova and smear some blood on her nose. Are you happy? No.
Honestly,
it's not as cool as I thought it was going to be. I take it back.
I don't know. I would
Yeah,
call
don't know.
Matthew.
What?
I think we should call Matthew. Someone should know where we are at this point. I mean, they're going to be angry anyway. We can't stop them from being angry.
Plus, they can help us if something goes wrong.
All right, I'll try to get. Okay, I got reception here. So, should I wait? Should I catch up to you guys?
Yeah. We don't get her. Wait. Is he gonna be mad at?
Sorry, you cut off again. You keep like cutting off a lot.
Oh, weird. Okay, better now?
Yeah, I
Can
think
you
so.
hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright. Do you want someone to stay with you? Are you gonna be mad? Like, is he gonna be mad? Whatever. Are you gonna be okay? You seemed to freak out earlier.
Well,
I think that might have been my question, but
I would prefer if someone stayed with me, or I can try to call him if we're walking. Maybe it's just here that the reception is pretty bad. I don't know.
I'll stay. Also, you should probably step a little away from her, Tide, because you're getting intense again. And she kind of like goes over to Amanda. Like, I'll stay while you make a call. They're real smart, like good people going out there. I did my thing. I carried a mirror.
Silas, can you do anything with the information we have and try to find these people, creatures, whatever?
Yeah, now that we're here, I could probably try searching for them again.
Oh yeah, sure, you can do that. And
same roll, or
if people want to help out, they can roll same roll. You can same roll, but it's gonna be easier.
I can assist you if there's a way to assist you.
It'd be easier, so difficulty 7 or 8?
No, it means you get 1 extra die per person helping out.
Who else is helping?
We're not leaving yet, right? So I can help if we're staying here,
right,
but if I'm staying with
you get another 3 dice with everyone helping you out. Okay, Amanda's not helping much.
That should be 9. Oh, that is 4 successes because we're tracking fey creatures. That's an exceptional success.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hold on. You're in your element. Dark, dank, wet caves. You've tracked your fair share of changeling trying to escape through tunnels. And soon enough, you actually spot some like skin scrapings almost on the ceiling. Like, yes, it would seem that this tall person, whoever they are, might have actually bumped their head a couple of times. And you also see tracks in the dust, which honestly you should have probably noticed first. On the tracks, like there's some dust. People have clearly not been going here too often. And there's an occasional puddle where there's like some mud mixed in from old mortar, stuff like that. So yeah, you're able to spot a track that should be decently easy to follow. Yeah.
I point to a ledge just nearby where we're standing in the muck. They were smart enough to use the muck to throw off a track, but they're not good enough to keep their feet off the ground at all times. I can see a path right there, and there's some skin scrapings. Can any of you tell what kind of creatures we're dealing with? Maybe something of the scraping will help.
That's a good...
Ones we can kill, likely. Hope.
Well, wait. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't.
It is.
This is not a trap, right? We're walking right into, like, to lure us.
No. Why would it?
What's that voice? I don't like it.
Sorry.
It came echoing through the sewer.
We like I've been following easy leads before just to find them. They were easy for a reason. Like
We should. Oh, we should have Amanda call then, just before we go
yeah,
anywhere.
I don't want to. No. Yeah. I
Okay,
don't need to save it, but I don't want to go back.
She calls.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, okay, but even if she calls, let's be frank. The rest of the crew, the old crew, they're not good at like punching stuff in the face.
Oh, I was just thinking they'd like know where our bodies are.
What do you mean bodies?
If we die, okay, you're thinking ahead.
Amanda is
Okay,
kind of freaking out as you say that.
Oh no, I'm sorry, man. I get a little ahead of myself. I think we're gonna be fine. Make that call. We'll worry about what happens after the call. After the call.
I'll call him, and she kind of just dials the number and okay. Matthew, hi. Yes, hi. It's Cobbler. So you remember that cloak I was supposed to keep track of? Yeah, that cloak. Yes, the ermine cloak. It's been stolen. Yes, well, yeah, I'm with the others. I'm with the guys, the new arrivals. Yeah, we're looking for it. We're gonna find it. No worries. But okay, yeah, we're looking for it. We're in the sewers. Yes, the sewers. We're down there. Well, we're trying to find the code. That's Matthew. Please, we got this under control. I'm sure. Right, guys. Right.
Hey, hi Matthew. We're down here too. Hey.
See, everything is fine. We got this worked out. It's cool, and only 3 people are bleeding. It's all fine. No, I mean
technically it isn't even my blood. It's fine.
Voluntarily.
Voluntarily bleeding. Yes, you heard that right. It's okay. We're gonna try to track down. It would be super great though if you guys could try to also find the cloak. Yes, that would be great. I'm gonna be underground. I don't think reception is gonna be great here. Anyway, like, are we cool? Like, I know I screwed up, but okay, you're not gonna kill me. Okay, thank you. Anyway, text me because I don't know if reception is good down. Like, is reception good down here? Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Good. Yeah, I'll tell him. Okay. Bye. He's not gonna kill me, and he's
Okay.
a little bit upset. A little bit. But they're gonna try to find it, and he said not to bleed anymore or be careful.
He can't tell us what to do.
I guess he can't, but I would appreciate if we didn't bleed anymore.
I will do my best to follow his advice.
I'll do it because you asked, Amanda.
Thanks. So
I
we're
make no promises, but okay.
and the
there's not a lot I can do.
tide kind of shimmers and comes back into sight again. As
Oh,
the,
jeez.
There's not a lot I can. Oh, I can see. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, are we?
Yeah, I was totally not unsettling.
So we're going that way, right?
Yep, let's keep going, I guess, and yeah, I'll keep alert, right, for things.
Okay.
And Jonas is gonna be very careful, like trying to see when something is off.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now is an extended challenge. You're gonna try to find your way. Like Silas, you've already found the first tracks, but I want everyone else to figure out something that could help you track down these scoundrels and roll that. And if you can reach a certain amount of successes that I've already decided up in here, then you will be able to find them. If you don't, then you will fail forward, as they say, and something interesting might happen. So look over your sheets. Silas, you've done an amazing roll already, but we may be able to roll for you as well. I think we'll have the others roll first and see what happens.
Yeah, I would only roll for me if we come up with something new that I can use.
Yeah.
Like, so far I can go.
Tide, you were holding up a finger.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there something that will let me use resolve and inspiration?
Ooh, very specific.
That's the best I
So
can do.
specific.
What was it? Resolve and what?
I
Inspiring.
suck.
I don't think inspiring is. I think you can use inspiring. You can do a cheer, I guess. Seems a little bit out of
Dude,
character.
I totally can. I can if I inspire people.
Either
and,
two attributes
say
or two
some-
ability. Either two attributes or an attribute and an ability. I think is the usual recipe.
I can't use any merits.
Not for this, no.
Okay. Anything that resolves. Let me. Oh.
I'm pretty good at investigation and with specialization fate, but will that
that would be
make such a
applicable
roll
here,
of that,
yes.
or-
That would be
Yeah,
applicable
okay.
here, yes.
Is it okay if I roll that, or is it
Yeah,
like
sure.
helping Silas with that?
You can roll
Okay.
investigation and wits with the specialization fate. We'll figure something out for you to roll as well, Tide. If it ends up being a cheer, then that's okay. We'll roll for that as well.
One success.
One success. So we're up at
Yeah,
5
wait.
success.
Wait, one more dice actually.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
my specialization. Nope, one success.
One success. So you start going down the tunnel, and it's surprisingly dry where you're walking. It seems that, well, it's the summertime, so the smell's not super nice, but it's not as bad as you'd imagine a sewer would be. Presumably, this is just rainwater from like streets and stuff, and showers, things like that. I don't know how sewer works, but it's not poop water. That's gray water. That's the technical term for it. It's not gray water. Thankfully. You start looking around. There's a couple of splits, which is a little bit like you don't always find skin scrapings, obviously, because this person is not constantly bumping their head against the ceiling. But you're pretty sure you should go right here. So you go right there, and left feels okay. Jonas, you're trying to spot any signs of Fey activity. And while you do, you certainly feel this slight how would you say it, the slight residue of contracts being cast. You can't exactly pinpoint what the source might be, but you do feel like you're maybe on the right track. You're heading, as far as you can tell, you're heading sort of towards the town center. You're not exactly sure where you are right now, but somewhere around there. Who wants to roll next?
I get wits and investigation. I think is probably my best bet on this.
All right.
Okay, so two.
Two successes. Oh boy. You you keep going, and Nova, you look around, and yeah, this path seems slightly less used than the other. It's difficult now because there's been maintenance workers and stuff down here as well, but you're pretty sure these tracks are fresh. Probably, yeah, they're definitely fresh. Yeah, you're positive. You're positive. It's
I have to stop doubting myself.
yeah, exactly. Just go with the flow. Go with what your stomach tells you. Your stomach's never been wrong. Your guts. So you've never been wrong, ever. So you keep going. Yeah, you're confident. This way, everyone. You go down this tunnel. And Tide, what do you want to roll?
Okay, I noticed I have streetwise. Does that help in any way?
How?
Under the streetwise.
Streetwise is more like
so
knowing
bad at
criminals,
this.
but you could potentially do a cheer with your expression resolve if you wanted to.
With my
Expression resolve.
where is my expression? Once
That's 2 dots.
Okay. Okay.
Or intimidation if you wanted to.
No, I don't want to. Okay, so we're walking along, and I'm like, okay. No, I've been thinking. Okay, not a lot. It's difficult to think. I can't think of two things at the same time. But I've been thinking, and So here's the thing. Those guys, right? They always take and take and take, and it pisses me the fuck off, and I hate them. And this is the last time, not the last, but hopefully one of the last times, and we gotta teach them a lesson. And when we get there, destroy their asses. There has to be some more better terms for this. I'm gonna look at what the slang is these days and 17 years like in the past. I'm sorry, but we're gonna destroy their asses. And we're gonna kick them to slice, and it's gonna
Amanda
suck a
is
lot for them.
horrified.
Jonas as well.
Silas raises a hand. Silas kind of raised a hand. Why are we doing that?
No, let her go. Let her go. She's on a roll.
Because like this whole situation, they always make problems, okay? I'm just tired of it, right? Look at what they're putting us through. Look at what they put Amanda through. They made the situation where I intimidated Amanda.
It's all their fault, really. I think you can. You can.
Got missing. This never would have happened. Let's just go back to that.
Okay.
So we're gonna fix this. We're gonna get this coat. I'm gonna tell them what they're due.
Okay, tell them what for.
And kick their
Yeah.
ass. Yeah.
Nova's all in.
So,
This has
Okay.
made a lot of sense.
Yeah, you can. You get an extra die, so roll 7 dice for.
Yeah.
holy shit, I tried.
Go get them tied. These guys are jerks.
Ruin their asses.
Oh,
Yeah. Amanda, it's gonna be okay. Check out. She's all fired up. It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, it's gonna be
water.
okay. Yeah. What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yes, get these guys.
okay, 4 successes.
4 successes, which puts you at a grand total of 11 successes, and that's enough to pass this little challenge. And you turn like you
Yeah,
feel
just have to get angry.
spirited, you feel angry, you feel resolve as Tide is telling you how you're going to completely wreck these assholes, and you're gonna take back what's yours. You're not gonna take this anymore. And Amanda especially, she's like, yeah, we're gonna get him. I'm tired of being a victim.
Yeah.
And you round a corner, and suddenly you find yourself in this big chamber, circular chamber with lots of different tunnels connecting to it, and it's completely dry. There's no water in this little section. There's a couple of machinery in some parts of it, but it's a circular room, and in the middle of the floor, you realize there's actually someone's been putting out filings of something, like some kind of metal. You're not sure what it is. And you see sitting hunched over by it is a very short person, presumably about a foot tall, wearing a very fancy suit that's been tailored for them. And the person has big pointy ears, like very, very big pointy ears. And what looks like fur covering their body. You can't see their face right now because they're hunched over, mumbling and grumbling something. And you hear a voice coming from somewhere else that you can't see, up in another tunnel, saying, "Are you done yet? Like, this thing takes time, okay? I don't even know where we're supposed to be going." "Well, you ain't gonna do it. We're gonna have to walk all the way back to the market." "We're not gonna have to walk all the way back to the market. Shut up, you're bothering me." "Yeah, you shut up. You're always like they're arguing with each other. And you see hanging over one console, one panel of machinery, is the ermine cloak, currently not being watched by anyone. I don't hear you. Sorry, you're muted.
Okay. If we're not gonna wreck their asses, maybe I can just sneak in and take it.
I had the sword ready, but
I'm gonna
like,
just we can start with that so they don't destroy it or anything. Please.
Okay. I also, if you need me to, I can go in and yell at them. So you let me know. I'll go in and yell at
Okay.
them so hard.
Did
I'm
you
gonna-
hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. Shut up.
I'm gonna use light shy. Is there someplace dark nearby or that I? Can
Oh yeah,
hold?
there's plenty of places nearby.
I'm just gonna stand in that darkness for a while then and loophole it.
Okie doke. You loophole the heck out of that.
Yeah. And then I'll sneak towards them, towards the cloak, and try to approach it without them noticing.
Would you so kindly roll dexterity? No, actually, would you so kindly roll wits occult for me, please?
I'd rather not, but sure.
Whoops.
No.
One success. Team up tonight.
All right. Sure. Okay. Now go ahead and roll dexterity stealth.
With a lot less confidence.
Wait. Two successes.
2 successes. You make your way over to the cloak. The two people or whatever they are, they're arguing and bickering like an old couple, and you get closer and closer, and you put your hand on the coat. It's all good. You start pulling it away, and then you feel a snag. It's stuck somewhere. And you hear, "Let go of it! Let go of it! Let go of my cloak!" And the voice is coming from the machinery, which is actually like 2 of the panels are looking at you. It has a face on it. And it's like yelling at you to let go. And immediately the little person turns around, and it has a huge flat nose, like a triangular nose, and 2 small fangs. And yes, it is a bat wearing a suit. And he stares at you, and you hear, "What's going on?" from the tunnel, as the other person, whoever it is kind of poking in their head. And they have this really elongated, kind of crooked head, and there's long spindly fingers, wearing a suit as well. Their suit is red, and the bat's suit is blue. And he kind of looks like what you'd imagine a stick insect would look like if you turned it into something more like a human.
I'm gonna turn towards them. This is my cloak, and you stole it from me, and I want it back now. So you just
Hey,
give it to me.
hey! It's fine. Everything's fine, the bat says, and he kind of just walks over to you, hands in his pockets. "It's okay, buddy. Sorry, didn't know it was your cloak. You want to take it? Just take it. Just go. It's fine."
I have a question.
Yeah?
Do these 2 look familiar to me?
They certainly look familiar, but it's kind of hard to place if they're that familiar. It's all cool, buddy. Just, it's your coat. Just take it. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's still walking towards you, by the way. Hands in his pockets. It's cool. Relax. Relax, tall stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to take just. Can you I return towards the.
He takes out a gun and holds it up at you. Why don't you just step away from the coat, okay, buddy? Pal?
Yeah. Things are going really bad right now. Really bad.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
would say they're going pretty bad for you. Walk away, and maybe I won't shoot you in the back.
Things are going bad, but I'm gonna walk away from the cloak.
Trick! What's going on over there? Oh, are you calling it?
You don't have to do that. I just walk in.
Okay. Stop it right there, or your friend's gonna get it. The little bat person says, holding a awfully big 9mm. Yeah. What? You can destroy me? Hey, Stick. You heard that?
I stab the sword in the ground, and I form an eye.
Let's hey, it's fine. We can work this out. Hi, I'm Trick. Yeah, I put it down. See, it's in my pocket now. It's in my pocket. Everything's good. I'm Trick. Look, I'm Trick. Over there, Stick. We're just gonna get the coat and leave, okay?
No, you're not. He's gonna get
well,
the
you
coat.
see, I can't really come back empty-handed. I put a lot of dough into this, okay?
Come back to who?
To whoever's buying it.
Nova's gonna pick her head in.
All right, there's 3 of you. Okay, that's cool. Look, we're just here. We're gonna sell it. It's no big deal. Nobody was using it.
Yeah, we
No, it was hanging on a coat rack, essentially saying, "Mikasa Sukasa." You know? That's not how. That's not how saying goes.
if something is standing on a coat rack in a store, it means it's not for
Well,
sale.
it didn't
That's
have a
when the
price
shoe-
tag on it, so yeah,
No,
it's not for
because
sale.
It wasn't for sale. It belonged to someone.
Yeah,
I
it
have-
belongs to me.
I have a point
No,
for
it belonged to
negotiation.
us.
Okay,
I have a point for negotiation. And she tries to like pull Silas out a little.
look, we're negotiating right now.
Else
What?
is tugged over.
Yeah, just kind of like
Are you looking in as well, Silas?
Yep.
Okay, well, they got an ogre, so Stick. Why don't you come in
And
here and
there's
join
a
us?
lot we are looking from. It's not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
all
yeah.
of
It's
us.
fine. It's fine.
hey, everybody else, stay back. Let them talk.
Look, we're businessmen. We're businessmen. We can strike a deal, okay? Nobody has to get hurt. You don't have to sick your ogre on us. Stick isn't gonna have to break one of your legs. It'll be fine.
ogres, as far as you know.
Ogres. Well, okay, fine. Maybe you have ogres. I wasn't aware they had ogres in town. Stick just goes, oh, I heard that one ogre. You heard that? You didn't tell me that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. You want the coat, right? Well, we just want the ermine fur, okay? You take the coat, we'll take the fur. 50-50. It's a bargain.
Cloak's
No, the
bare.
coat was-
Look, I'm cutting my own throat here. Cut me some slack. 50-50. Everyone walks away fine.
Here's an offer for you. We'll let you live. And
Look,
give us the
okay,
coat.
you sound like a very aggressive buyer. I can appreciate that. But the other one, the one with the glasses, you sound like you're more of my kind of buyer. So what do you want to say?
She's not
so-
my boss, though. Just so you
Oh.
know.
Oh no. Okay, she's gonna legit try to like use some of her social skills here.
All right.
But, okay, so like what do you want for the cloak? You're business guys, suits, business guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we're business guys. Yeah. Okay. What we want for the cloak? What do you got?
What you looking for?
What
I'm not
what
gonna
you
start.
got? Okay,
No,
well, we're
no,
looking for an
no,
awful
no.
lot of money. So maybe a cursed sword, maybe a vial of blood from a princess from a faraway kingdom. I heard that there's a new show on Netflix coming up about what was it called? Is Witcher. All right, so maybe a preview of that show. You know,
Okay. How new are these phones we have?
not very new at all.
Okay. I can get you the Witcher thing. I
I'm
can
listening.
do that for
I'm
you.
listening.
Yeah. No, that's no problem. Like I gotta get a little thing that you can see it on, and then you can have it. And you can see like, oh, Henry Cavill, he's so cool.
Who?
Yeah. See, I've been looking up stuff. I've had a lot of time on my hands.
All right, cool. So wait, you're gonna get me a thing that I can watch it on.
Yeah.
All right, show me the thing that I can watch it on.
Okay. Hey Amanda, do you have? Can you call Matthew right now for me?
No calling someone else. I'm bargaining
Well,
with you.
okay.
not-
Well, I mean, here I can give you mine, but it doesn't work here. You have to leave the sewer for it to work.
I want everyone to roll wits occult, please.
Wonderful. My strong point.
Is this superstition or not?
It is not superstition.
Ah.
The little bat person puts his hand inside of his pocket and takes out a cigar and just kind of bites down on it and lights it. All right, so how are you gonna get me this show exactly?
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. Who? Jonas.
3.
3. Silas.
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me.
Oh wait,
just,
let me check
hold
your.
on.
Sorry, let me check your sheet.
Wits 3, occult. I think 1 or 2.
You have occult 1 and wits 3, so 4 dice.
And nothing.
All right. And Tide.
1 success.
Okay.
Out of 2 dice, which is crazy.
So Jonas and Nova, you realize that the circle of metal filings that you were seeing has started to glow a bit.
I think she's gonna mention. So what's going on over there? We're trying to have a
No,
negotiation, and you got
it's
glowing
fine.
stuff
It's
over
fine.
there.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's
Oh,
fine.
but I am worried about that.
Why would you be worried about that? Like, okay, so what this guy who's playing The Witcher, right? What is
Yeah.
is it gonna be true to the books? Because I really like the books. Isn't that right? The books are great, Sticks, right? I kind of like the games more. Well, okay, well, whatever.
The thing, the creature that has the cloak.
Which is
How,
it's like an instrument panel that has come to life, and it's holding onto it with like levers right now.
does it look like it got a tight grip on it, or just like laying on it?
You could probably get it loose. It mostly got stuck because you were caught by surprise. If you put your
Silas reaches up, cracks his knuckles meaningfully. He's running out of time, and I'm running out of time. It's 6
Okay.
o'clock over here, and
Oh,
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
get back to my life. So let me just roll before I do that.
Do it.
I think I have presence 3, intimidate 4, right?
Presence 3, intimidate 4. Yes. 7 dice. Also,
And that's 4 successes, 2
4
crits.
2 crits.
Damn.
So, what's going? Jonas, do you want to roll to see if you can pull the cloak away?
No, it's 4 successes with the 2 crits. So.
I'm just gonna like I haven't just gonna put my hands on it and just give it.
I gotta go, so
Okay,
I'll see you guys
it's
later.
fine.
Okay?
See you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
See you next
suggestion.
week. See you next week.
Appreciate that.
Bye.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye. Oh boy, that's gonna.
Uh-oh.
No,
Mess
that's
everything
yeah, might mess everything up. A little bit.
Well, looks fine.
Jonas is fine, and Nova's actually
I'm
fine as
fine.
well.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm kind of tiny though, but that's okay. We'll go with it. Okay, we'll run this up quickly. Jonas, are you tugging again at the cloak?
Yeah, and just not like I'm trying to rip it up. I just see how hard it's
Okay.
sticking.
You could get it loose easily, but the bat person is looking at you, then gets distracted by the cracking knuckles of Silas, and kind of just looks over at Silas. Muted again. Sorry.
Then
Okay.
I'll jank it.
Okay. You pull the cloak loose, and then the instrument panel starts screeching immediately. But the bat person, or Trick, as he was referred to by Stick, the other guy, kind of looks like, you know what? I think we should continue this bargaining some other time. And at exactly at that point, you hear like a whirring sound, and the floor inside the circle starts spinning like a drain, like a water being drained, and it becomes this kind of pitch black hole. And he just kind of backs away, takes a big drag of the cigar, and tosses it towards Tide, and just skips backwards into the hole, quickly followed by this tall, gaunt figure who's running towards it as well. He's like, his arms are at least 7 feet long, just the arms, and he's kind of walking almost like a spider over towards the hole, and slips into it as well. It's like, the games were better, he yells as he...
Is there time to yell something down at them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna absolutely spoil The Witcher. I'm gonna spoil it so hard for you. You'll never have a chance to see it.
You hear something that, like, you hear a lot of cursing that I couldn't replicate on this stream since it's not loud. But the whole,
Excellent.
the whole closes upon itself, and as soon as it closes, the machinery that was screeching just goes silent, and it's just machinery again, just normal machinery, and the whole circular room is quiet except for the sound of water flowing outside of the tunnel.
I'll just go through Amanda, toss her the cloak, and then just
She actually looks up from her phone just and manages to just grab it, and she just holds up the phone for you to read, and it's text from Matthew, and it says, "The crown is missing, not sure about spare." And that's where we'll end the session for today. Thank you very much for playing. Sorry we got a little bit over the time. Sorry it took so long to get to this encounter. Sorry it had to be rushed. Lots of sorries, but I had fun. It's a new year, new season of Littlebrook. Looking forward to it. Sorry, the whole screen is a little bit messed up right now, but it'll be okay. Hope everyone had a good time, and hope everyone watching at home had a good time. And don't forget to go kickstart Cults of the Blood Gods. I've read some stuff of it, and it's amazing. And
get some sweet rituals.
Oh yeah, the rituals are amazing. And the writing, of course, is amazing. It's the Onyx Path. What did you expect? See you guys next week. Same time, same channel. And until then, take care.
Bye bye.
Have a nice 2020. Bye bye. Thank you.